Greetings, beloved human family. I am Gilles Mancillon, and I come to you briefly today to conclude this series of 3 videos that I started making on 3 different subjects. This one is about supreme truth. For that is unlimited subject, so it cannot be really discussed, but I thought I'd bring some a few details to your attention. The first thing is that I always recommend that we turn our thought to the source of all creation, the universal Father at the center of paradise. But when we do that, we find usually the supreme, which is the highest frequency of consciousness that can be found within the universe of universes. As we increase our frequency, we do our meditation, we work through love, and we clarify our thoughts. We become sensitive to more subtle energies and frequency that are within us and around us. And so we at this point we are able to connect more with our spiritual family and our spirit guides, which are always there, but they're very subtle presence. In essence, Ascension is a family reunion. That's one of the most joyful. It's the most joyful part of that process. Although that's not. It's not all that is, but it is in essence the most important part of it. To come to realize that you want to find yourself, you want to find you are the miracle, you are the love, you are the truth. Everything that you are looking for is you. When you find God, you find your soul, you find you, and it is all one and the same. For we may not realize that, but we are being trained to become ascended master, to become angels, to become God and goddesses, and this is a training of human beings. Although it is not something that's been broadcasted so much, we don't know where our destiny, how far away destiny lies, or what will happen, but. We are eventually trained to master administrative wisdom to the point where we are able to administer planets, star systems, star clouds, galactic arm, whole galaxies, whole universe, and those will be this will happen when the time is right. For now, we are implicated within this spiritual ascension process with the whole of the planet, and there is a great deal of awakening within the heart of humanity. Because of that, the gods have found a way to decrease their energies. Every aspects of the gods, the goddesses, all the higher aspect of the higher universe, even the paradise deity are visible, connectable. Contactable here and now from within the physical body. We don't need to die to realize that. Although if we would see God in His true form, in His true light, it would be way too much to handle within a physical body. It would be like being touched by the power of 1,000,000 suns or more, and just like it would be too much. So it is something that is gradual, and God is able with His almighty wisdom to find ways to adapt His vibration to yours in order to reveal Himself or self in the right and proper way that is little by little as we become more subject and open to understand that love and happiness and joy are basically the essential of life. Once we can have that as a main reality, we are naturally sensitized to the possibility of reconnecting to higher spiritual presence. I also wanted briefly to discuss the 7 co-absolutes of infinity. There is there is 7 co-absolutes of infinity. Of course, the universal Father is the source of all those infinities. After that, there is some debate and mysteries in certain ancestral relationship and how they interact. But essentially, we know that the Father, the Eternal Son, and the Infinite Spirit are the Paradise Trinity. They are the central core of all creation on Paradise, which is the fourth absolute. The 3 first absolute, the Father, Son, and Spirit are personal beings. When Paradise is not a personal being, it's an absolute residence, home that is so rich and so immense, it cannot even be discussed. But it is an absolute. It holds the center of gravity for all the universe of universes. And then there are 3 absolutes of potentiality that are quite mysterious as well. One of them is the deity absolute. It is the power presence of the absolute deity, which is the Paradise Trinity. The unqualified absolute, which comes out of paradise and represents all of that is non-deifiable, non-personalizable, and all that is potential within the realm of the non-personal that circulates throughout the universe. And then there is a universal absolute, which makes creates the harmonization balance between that which is in evolution in relationship to that which is personable and what is not personable. So those forces interact all the time on a higher level, and they will continue to create mysteries for eternities to come. So I just wanted to bring it up. I hope you continue to work with your heart, you follow your spirit guidance, that you allow yourself to discover that love and joy that is potential and that is both actual and potential, where there is always more that can unfold. And so life is an eternal process. No matter what we believe, we'll continue to grow and evolve, and so we may as well choose to make our life a miracle every day, and to be thankful and to share as much as possible, given the opportunities that are presented before us. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.